Good morning, everyone. It's Jim and Rich here, and despite any potential impressions I've been giving, no, I have not become a purely Elden Ring streaming channel. No, I am still doing the Kill Team thing, and I will actually address that very quickly as to why I haven't been doing that in a while. Mostly just because I just got a wee bit, let's just say, jaded in regards to, well, not so much Kill Team. Kill Team still a good game, even though I will admit I haven't played a single game since Warhammer World, and you know how long ago that was. And just G-dubs in general had sort of like rubbed me the wrong way a wee bit. But everything's good now. Everything's fine. It's all fine. I am looking forward to getting Moroch. I've already pre-ordered it as of yesterday, as I'm sure some of us have. And in preparation for that, I've already been using some of my infiltrators and cursors, which I had purchased. Can't remember when I actually bought that box, actually. But yeah, I've actually started putting those together, or at least the main bodies and the specials which I can, in preparation for when Moroch arrives, so that hopefully I should have all the main bodies painted up, and then it's just a simple case of prepping the upgrades and whatnot. As the video title states, I know I've taken a while to actually get to this point, but yeah, I'm actually going to be doing an early roster for the Phobos Strike Team, because all the content, the two videos I've watched, well, actually, one video more than the others, has basically just sort of like just disregarded the majority of the options. Well, not the majority, but like the lesser options from the Phobos Strike Team. Well, we'll just say roster, I suppose is the way to put it. Now, don't get me wrong, I think that the 7 specialists, for the most part, are all pretty good, and you would sort of like thinking to yourself, why would anyone take anything other than these? And as for your leaders, again, infiltrator sergeant, like why would you do anything else? So I'm here to tell you why. Basically, obviously, there's going to be a roster that I'm compiling here. So your first 8 models are going to be your infiltrator sergeant, your comms guy, and that one I've already started on, your incursor mine layer, right? Your saboteur, your veteran, your incursor marksman, your helix adept, and your Vox Breaker, right? There's your first 8, okay? So how do we make this up to the 20 that we get? Because we've got 20 guys. You know, at first I was thinking, with this sort of like, whenever, of course, the speculation was going as to what sort of specialists we'd be getting, I thought that it was going to be next to impossible to get 20 guys in a roster without just putting in a bunch of warrior operatives that no one really would want to take. I mean, at that time, I didn't think anyone would want to take warriors. And also, we didn't know at that time that we'd be getting Reavers. Thankfully, we are. So that's going to be another 6 models. That's going to be Reavers. That's going to be your Reaver Sergeant and 5 Reaver Warriors. Done. And you want these because Reavers are cool. I mean, if you're like me, few people are, you probably want to play a full team of Reavers because it would just be fun. You know, it doesn't matter if it's competitive, it's just because it's fun. So there is, of course, maybe some play for these in an actual event. I think your best bet would be to have them in your roster if you're going to an event, because at the end of the day, if you're going to an event, do you really want to just take 8 guys? No, you probably want to have options. You're going to be facing all sorts of guys, whether it be Wormblade, your Void Dancers, etc., etc. And someone made an interesting point yesterday about how with the 6 Reaver team that might actually be a good good team to take against Void Dancers. For reasons that I can't quite remember. I think it was probably just because they just straight up killed them in melee without having to take too much damage back, which is obviously, you know, pretty good idea, I think. But yeah, so 8 plus 6, you got 14, right? And you're probably thinking, leave it there. Why do you need anything else? Well, personally, I would like to be able to take full teams of each of the types of operative. Even if, of course, it means taking the specialists too. So with the incursors, you've only got 2 specialists. You've got the mine layer and, of course, the marksman. The marksman's great. So you want those, right? So you got 4 more slots in that regard. Obviously, you're going to take your incursor leader. And then you're going to take 3 of the incursor warriors. And why you want to take these is just because you probably want to be able to do the no cover thing, plus also their obscuration nerf shenanigans across the whole team. And you want that option just, you know, because it might be fun. So there you go. So that's 18 so far, all right? Because, you got, like I say, it's just adding on to the 2 incursor specialists you already got. So all you need is the sergeant and the 3 warriors. So add that to your reavers and your 8 specialists, including infiltrator, sergeant, and we've got 18. So you got 2 more slots left. Do you want to fill them? I mean, I do. And I want to fill them to have an all-infiltrator team. So I just have one guy, basically. Because at the end of the day, right, I could have it where I'm replacing the both of the incursor specialists with infiltrators. But why would I, why, even though I kind of should just for the sake of fluff, why would I ever take a normal infiltrator over, say, the incursor marksman? Like, it's based, the incursor marksman, for all intents and purposes, is a better infiltrator. So why would I replace that with just bog standard infiltrator? I probably wouldn't. But I would probably replace the incursor mine layer with a regular infiltrator bod, which is what I'm going to do in this mostly infiltrator team, right? So that's 19 slots. So you got 1 slot left. You could either do the thing of replacing the bog standard infiltrator, sorry, the incursor marksman with a bog standard infiltrator, if you're just feeling like, for the sake of theme and fluff, just having all those guys being that one thing, right? Or, and this is probably actually going to be less viable than just taking the infiltrator warrior. You take a Reaver Sergeant with a bolt gun, bolt carbine, just because. Because at the end of the day, if you're running, say, all infiltrators, you probably will still want to be using the strategize ability, which means not getting as close as everybody else is. So he'll probably want to stay back, go back to Kill Team 2018, where it's just sitting back and not really doing so much, but saying, here's a CP, here's a CP, here's a CP. Yeah, I mean, that'd probably be what I do. Or I might do the full infiltrator team and just not care for some reason about the incursor marksman at some point, you know. I think personally I'm gonna maybe flip between the two in my two different types of roster, but yeah. So there you go, guys. That is what I'm going to go for a 20-man roster, because I think that with all the potential that the Phobos Strike Team actually has, to just boil it down to 8 specialists, and you know, including of course your leader, I don't know. I just feel there's more that we can do, because I mean, I know we're not. Well, sorry, when I say I know, no one knows nothing right now. The box isn't out. Yeah, okay. I know that there are people who have the box and they play some games. Good for them, but we don't know nothing yet. All right, we haven't seen them in events. Right, we haven't seen the majority play them. We've just seen the early guys get them and play them. Which, okay, yeah, in some cases these people are definitely the authority on what may or may not be competitive. I'd say Kenny Roller Crit would definitely be up there. But I just hate whenever I hear in a video, you're never taking this, or you're not doing that. It just bugs me, because I'm just like thinking, don't tell me what to do. But no, anyway, but yeah, I think that we should explore the possibilities with this team before we blow anything off. All right, so that's just my 2 cents on the matter. I'm sorry if it seems like I'm having a go at anybody, not to name any names, but I'm not. I'm just saying that we should maybe just look at other stuff. Plus also, because I'm not one of those people who gets early content, me just talking about stuff that we've already known since yesterday is kind of redundant. So I'm just going to go with my own little thoughts and feelings on things, okay? So yes, that has been me, Jubilant Rich, back with another bitchy little video regarding Kill Team. And I shall see you all in the next one, which hopefully will be a bit more regular now that I'm back on the Kill Team scene. Yes, I will still be doing Elden Ring content whenever I get back to that, but at the moment I'm taking a little break from Elden Ring while I'm getting all this stuff prepped and ready for whenever I go to Warhammer World in a couple of weekends' time. Right, anyway, signing off. Have a good one, guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Please like, please subscribe, ring the bell, recommend me to your friends, recommend me to all those people that I lost whenever I stopped doing Kill Team stuff and started doing Elden Ring content. I'm back, baby. Anyway, goodbye.